Hi, good evening. Time is about 8 p.m. on the dot and basically done for the entire day. Today I spent the entire day at the market. I went to shop for some gym clothes. My main objective was to get as much black gym clothes as much as possible. So moving forward, I'll be wearing a lot of black, even in my even in my content and whatnot. So stay with me on that. That was majorly the highlight of my day. Um, Then got back. So yeah, I would say I was basically fasting throughout the entire day, and I felt good. To be very honest, I feel like whenever I'm here, at the office, at the home office, whenever it's 2 p.m., I somehow feel obligated to eat food, despite the fact that I'm not hungry. So instead, I think the next approach I'm going to do now is something light in the morning and then something serious in the evening, and I'm good to go. But at the same time, it's affecting my drive, my move at the gym. So, for example, I get worn out faster. At the same time, I'm fasting when I'm doing 75 hard. It's to me it sounds dangerous because this is a period where I'm supposed to be consuming at least slightly more because I am carrying myself to work out more than I usually do. Um, so today, most of the market, I basically did not create any form of content. But hold on, I quickly need to send some messages to someone. Um, Let me ask someone to please send her CV. Well, I guess the date that I was supposed to have today got cancelled. To be very honest, I'm very grateful it was cancelled because uh, nothing really. I just felt like it would have been too much for me, and it was supposed to be a swim date. Then I asked myself, man, it's like, am I really distracted from my main work? At the same time, that's the whole idea of a personal assistant, right? So I can like press on my focus and then get to do things that I would say of great benefit, basically. So I received a call from one of my customers. I'm supposed to work with him tomorrow. He's trying to activate his line. Oh, that's true. I received a CV on behalf of somebody aspiring for a personal assistant. I'm to I didn't get back to her, but I'm basically want trying to experiment with somebody else for the personal assistant role. So I think that's my major excuse basically. That's my major excuse. So yeah, I think today while I was waiting to go to the market, I had this inkling to just go ahead and study the whole idea of personal brand again. Just look at people who are documenting their journey. And over and over again, to be very honest, I keep saying things like, oh, everything I do is boring, so why document them in the first place? But when I look back at how good I've been at swimming, I really wish I documented my swimming journey. When I look back to see how much better I've improved the women, I really wished I documented that journey because when I create a course on how to get good with women, some people might say, oh, it's because he's already good looking. That's why he's good with women. Or that's why women are more comfortable with him. But no, it's different because um, it's funny to say this. It is funny to say this when I grew up. Naturally, I'm 6 foot tall. It's very difficult, but to be very honest, a lot of guys that are 6 foot tall are kind of like shy, timid, and in my case, why I was, is I really can't tell. I really can't tell. Most of my years, I was small. It's like at the point where I could remember, I had rapid growth, one tremendous rapid growth later in life, but basically a late bloomer. And I was basically bullied by people who were shorter than me. So it's like I suspect all of this bullying happened in my I was being bullied a lot when I was in when I was in a Catholic school. And in your school, I would say that I was basically like I was a privileged child in the midst of like these tough boys. These guys were like 5 years older than me already, and these guys were big. So to be very, very honest, I was even in a C class, and I was so stupid. I never knew what C class meant, and I was not even bothered to ever leave a C class because I was not even aware that C class for people who were not as bright, quote unquote. It took me like 5 years to discover that. So if people ask me if I'm smart, I say I don't know, but I know I can always figure things out. I may not be as smart as what you expect. So looking back at it, I feel like well, because I have to drink some water. I want to study this night. So so when I was bullied almost all of my life, I would say talking to people basically, speaking up for myself basically was somewhat difficult. Talk less of talking to women, but as time grew, as I began to make that conscious effort because I discovered that women were attracted to me regardless. And trust me, when I say that they can be attracted to you and you can turn them off quick. Precisely when I was speaking from a very, very timid place and speaking from a place of scarcity, trying to make everything perfect. But now I approach them and try to just act like there's already a built rapport and it already works. The delivery is smooth. The jokes are hitting. So it's something that I feel like I want to tell guys about, hopefully, so that they can find it easy because I feel like we live in a time where the dating scene is completely messed up and a couple of guys are heavily lost. So I figured that if I'm going to create communities, if I'm going to build that brand that basically helps men to drastically improve all areas of life, using my life as an example, I should as well be somebody who has conquered all of those limits, and it would have been better if I documented that journey of approaching women. And when I approach them, people can hear the anxiety in my voice, the calm in my voice. So instead, I'm going to attempt to document my startup cold calls because I'm going to be involved in the cold calls. Try to be confident, punchy, direct, demo the product, sell it to people, ask for referrals, build the team. So I'm going to document that journey. It's going to be boring, but I feel like somebody else will find it very, very insightful. And I feel like that may be my my process to actually getting paid online because, man, to be very, very honest, I think I may have to cut all of these enterprise software guys. I mean, apart from my startups, that is T'Challa's current enterprise. Any other enterprise that will involve me building something specific for that company, I would have to give it a pass. So there's this girl that I've been with. So like this girl I'm talking with, I went on a date with her and I recorded the entire date and it was pretty calm to see that she wanted to be my friend and you could tell that she was trying her possible best to be on me. That's what it gets when you get to improve your skills. So I've delayed her. She sent me a video of blowing me kisses. So I'm like, man, Naomi, how are you? That was very, very attractive of you. I mean, like, see, I'm just blushing right now. People basically, how's your day? Tell me, speak to me. Won't you be free to talk? Um, Man, to be very honest, these days I see ladies and then Sometimes I approach, sometimes I don't approach. It really depends on my frame of mind because coming back, I just got a haircut. So when I went back, I saw this very beautiful girl. I was planning on approaching, but I asked myself, will I be able to follow up? I have a date again for Sunday. Um, so this I feel like this she's just a friend. We just want to vibe. Despite the fact that I am paying for the food, it's supposed to be a vibe, and everybody just understands that it's a vibe. And I quickly need to even write because tomorrow is her birthday. I want to make sure that I wish her happy birthday as early as possible. But today I spent a lot of money though. I'm not going to lie. I spent a lot of money, but I think I did a full wardrobe overhaul. Yetunde birthday illustrator wish. So today I sent money to my guy. So the first task of today was to send money to my guy whose birthday is today actually. And then I had a couple of guys just paid money to him. And he was very, very grateful, man. He was super grateful that he's definitely sure that his guys are supporting him. We felt like let's just support him with his DJ deck and let's see what comes out of it. I feel like he's going to be serious with it. So um, if I show him up, just so that he's won, but take it up slowly. That's it basically. It's way past 10 minutes already. So thank you very much for your time. Talk to you soon and bye for now.